Donald Trump is the president of the United States, period, now for the next 4 years. Biden, you have failed. You have failed. You worked with Barack Obama. You worked with Kamala Harris, two black people, two historic presidencies. I didn't even know who Kamala was. I forgot her name. Barack Obama, you're not even trying to get involved in America's information or anything. Failure. Biden is a failure. And say it to him, Trump. You're a failure. You failed. You're crooked. You only cared about your son not going to jail. Failed. Now, is he a smart, intelligent, smart man who did things? Yes, but he has failed. He has failed to do some damn things. They always say the people doing nothing always got to talk about the people doing something. So I will say I'll give credit to Biden, but Donald Trump is the president of the United States. Donald Trump is the president of the United States. They've gone after him since the moment he started, and he doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything. I'm not saying he doesn't do anything that he doesn't do anything. I'm saying he doesn't do anything in that he doesn't sit there and go, oh, there's a speech. I got to wait 5 hours to learn my speech. He just goes out there and talks. This is a president who's done with the crap. Politics is over. We're done with the old man politics. Biden shows us what old man politics are, which is, oh, you can learn from like speech writing and this and that. And we don't care about that anymore. This is the TikTok nation where kids are going, oh my God, I saw someone on TikTok. This is our generation. As the Who wrote, this is our generation. And my generation, it picks Donald Trump. Is Donald Trump hate me? Yes, he hates me. He will tell me, you're an immigrant. You need to go back to wherever the hell you came from. But hey, man, doesn't he have the right to say that? Why am I going to sit there and say, oh, you can't say that because this is a PG-13 movie on Disney Channel and you're going to pick on me in school and you don't like me. Well, you can't do that anymore. This is not a homosexual world where we go, we don't like homosexuality and, oh, I said something about anti-Semitism or this and you go, oh, that's hatred or ignorance or this and there's division. We're divided. We're pissed off. We don't like each other. This is how we feel. We're not telling you something that's rooted in falseness. We're telling you something that's rooted in truth. We're not the worst people are the ones who go, yeah, I like you. You're my favorite person. And 2 minutes later, they get a car and they run you over and kill you. And you never see it coming. That's what these Israelis and all these people are doing. We want nothing. Donald Trump, listen to what I'm telling you. You do not want to go to war with Syria. You do not want to go to war with Iran. You do not want to get involved in this crusade, in this holy war. Do not get involved. You're a nation under God. Worry about nationalism. Worry about your country. We do not need to send young men, young boys to go die and fight. We have our army. It's not our problem. Look at what the Bible says. You reap what you sow. Israel has reaped what they sow. Break the neck of the cow. Get the guilty that died. Get over the guilt. Let God forgive you for the guilt of the deaths. Break the neck of the cow and end this crappy war. Stop trying to go for money. And Trump, I know what you're doing. I know what you're thinking, but damn it, we're America. We've got the power. We've got the might. This is election time. This is great. Do you want to spend 4 years in a war with Syria? Do you want to spend 4 years in a war with Syria? Do you want to spend 4 years in a war with Iran when they just want to kill the Jews? They just want to kill the Jews. And you go, oh, but they're killing the Jews. Oh my God, isn't that Jesus? I go, first of all, no. Jesus is always going to protect the Jews. Jesus is never going to go, oh my God, but the Jews are dying. I guess I'm Jesus and I don't care about them. There have been moments in the Bible where people have done horrific things and God did nothing. God was not around. Job, this and that. And then he went, okay, well, I just wanted to see and test you for a while, and now you have riches. The Jews were tested. They're tested. I'm not anti-Semitic. I love plenty of women that are Jewish. But if I was in Israel right now, you'd say, oh, you're a coward. You don't want to fight. You don't want to do this. You don't want. No, man. Why am I fighting people? The number one thing that most senseis and masters who can kick your fucking ass do is they always say this, man, I don't need to be fighting some little kid on the street who's got a temper tantrum and wants to smack me in the face. I just block the smack and then tell him to fuck off because I know I could break his fucking arm or I could pick up a hammer and smash his fucking head in. The kid doesn't know that. So you're America. You're one of the most powerful nations in the world. Why are you going to fight? Our number one problem is China. Our number one problem is China. Communism. Socialism. We don't need to be dealing with people who are like, well, you know what? They stole hostages. We're getting involved, but that's what the United Nations is for. Let other nations help you out. Why does it always have to be America? Why does America? Because they go, oh, you're powerful. Come and do something. If I go, hey, I'm Hawkeye. Let me go to Thor to go fight my battle. Dude, go get Captain America, Thor. There's other Avengers. Go to the Thunderbolts. Go here. There's other people to fight in the movie other than Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, Hulk. Come on, man. Trump, follow this rhetoric. We will not go to war. I will not condone a war in Syria, in Iran. I will not be a part of this Babylonian war. I will not be a part of the Babylonian war. I will not be a part of the Babylonian war. We're a nation under God. The Jews have Jesus. We have God. If they need our help, the only reason we're helping them is because we want their money, not because we believe in what their fight is. We're helping them because they're paying us. We're not sellswords. This isn't Game of Thrones. Our job is not to sell our sword. And then we think, oh, we need that Jewish money. And you're already rich. You're a Steve Jobs. You're a Steve Jobs. You are a Steve Jobs. They are an IBM. The Jews are IBM. We're Apple. We're already worth our stock. Americans, the life of an American, who we are, our stock is worth billions. We've got everybody from Mexico trying to get over here. When the Jews have nowhere to live, you know where they're going to come? America. Where are they going to come? America. You think they're going to go to Iran and live? You think they're going to go to Iraq and live? Where are these people? Where do people come when they have nowhere else to go? Thank you, Statue of Liberty, which is Queen Semiramis and evil, and I don't like the Statue of Liberty. But you go, where do people come when they're like, damn, I got nowhere to live. Where can I live? Oh my God, I can live in New York City? Hell yeah. Worst thing I got to do there is be a janitor and like work at McDonald's. Now I can just do Uber. So I can't go live in China. Can I just go live in China right now and go, oh my God, I'm kicked out of my house. Let me go live in China and everyone will accept me. America is an accepting place. And the white people who are farmers and truckers and white and your people, they're your people that are broke as hell, Trump. They want you. They want you because they're like, damn, I'm sitting in this place where Amazon just destroyed everything out here. That there used to be a textile plant or something, or there used to be a tile store, or there used to be a damn ceiling fan store, a light lamp store. There used to be a Pizza Hut. Can't even have it because Amazon took it all. And Jeff Bezos doesn't even care about America. A lot of these American companies, Google, they're all run by these immigrants. They're run by other people that aren't white, and they don't care about America. And all we have to do is steal their idea, you've got a Twitter? I made a Twitter, the American Twitter. And if it's good and it works, we'll use it. And go, oh, but copyright and patent and this. No, who cares? You have a laptop? I built my MacBook Air. You have your laptop, which is a Pavilion, and I made my MacBook Air. Now shut up. Mine's made out of aluminum and lights up, and yours doesn't. So fuck off. That's all we need to do. When you see stories like Batman Gate, where they stole the Batman story and they made billions and nobody cared about the guy who wrote the Batman story, do you think anybody gives a fuck that we're gonna make it without China? That we're gonna tell these kids, hey, you can make your own TikTok, just change the name or keep using the name. It doesn't matter. We can do whatever we want. That's what John F. Kennedy says. What can we do for our country? Israel's not my country. Do I love Israelis? Yeah, a lot of beautiful women. A lot of cool men out there. But you reap what you sow. Trump, you are the united man. Do not join these Jews for money. If money is the only decision that can influence you and go, damn, they're going to pay me $100 trillion to get my jets and this. I didn't say you can't take the money. I'm saying, why are you blood? We're going to use our blood. We're going to kill our people. What have the Jews done for you, Trump? What have they done for you? If tomorrow you say something anti-Semitic, you're out. That shows you how powerful you are, Trump. That tomorrow you'll say, you'll say what Kanye said. I'm going to go DEFCON 3. Oh my God. You know what's going to happen? You went DEFCON 3. Guess what happened? Oh, well, we like Trump. Because they need your power, because you're the president of the United States and they need your soldiers. They need you to believe and have the faith. And like the Dune, the Harkonnens, and the Fremen, they need your armies to go fight and die because they're scared to go do it themselves. They're scared to go fight and die themselves. They're scared to fight, and they know without Trump signing that little document and getting that little Patriot Act and going to start that little war, we just pay him because he's a man, and they look at you and they think he's an idiot and he likes money and he's only going to care that, but I'm telling you, Trump, you have something that nobody else can offer. You have worship. There's worship to Jehovah, which everybody has. We all have worship to Jehovah. We all have worship that we give Christ, even though we're not supposed to. Jesus is like, don't be worshiping me, worship Jehovah. But when you look at the way people love Donald Trump, and they think, oh, but we can kill Donald Trump. We can do this. We can do that. He's just a man. Let me tell you something, man. Nobody has cared about Kamala Harris. Nobody has cared about Joe Biden. You've got white people ready to go to civil war over you while everyone else just hates you. Think about the people who are hated in the world. You're hated not because you did what George W. Bush did, where you were a piece of crap and you were George W. Bush, but you were a Republican that other Republicans hate you and they fear you. And they're trying to charge you $450 million. Unheard of. That's unspeakable. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Oh, that'll be $450 million that you owe. This guy is Bill Gates. He stole Apple. Where's his $450 million that he stole? Where's this guy who never pays taxes? Where's ExxonMobil who owes trillions? Come on, Trump. It's your time. You're going to win. I know you need to be friends with the Jews. I know you need to be friends with the Jews. I know you want to go to war, but do not go to war. Do not go fight Syria and Iran. You let the Jews fight their own war. They reap what they sow. They killed 15,000 kids. Now the drones, you can protect them. I didn't say you didn't have to protect them. We didn't say we could put up a shield, but we say, you know what? You reap what you sow. We're reaping what we sow as Americans, and that we're getting poorer and poorer, and we're draining ourselves. And yes, as immigrants, which I'm from Dallas, Texas. I was born, but I know I'm Cuban, Puerto Rican, and I'm from another country. But guess what? I want to go back to those countries. If you could copy everything that's going on in America and put it in other countries, but it's the belief system through the language that we know, and go, okay, well, it's not communism, but it's a form of democracy or something that exists. It doesn't have to be a dictatorship, but it could be something that we invent. We could come up with a Hunger Games kind of system. I don't even care. But the point is, we look at it and go, we built something that's our thing, and we're Cuban. I live in Cuba. I live here. But I go, but the women, I want to be able to travel. I want to have a rich lifestyle. I want to be able to go, I'm the owner of Google, and I can go anywhere in the world. Money helps us get there. It's not always about money. It's not always about money. But I'm telling you, America is a great place to live, but it's too fearful, too much gun violence, too crazy. Other people are important. But when we look at Israel, we go, what does it speak to the character where they killed 15,000 women and children? 15,000 women and children are dead. And now Iran is trying to fight them. Whether it's America putting these Iranian drones, whether we don't know who's doing this, but we know who was lost. Why are we going to go to war when somebody activated a transformer and sent an Optimus Prime to fight someone, and now we got to send human soldiers for the rest of the next 20 years of our lives to be at war? I don't think so. You are the winner, Trump. Biden, you've lost. You've lost, and you don't do anything from now until November. There are already flying cars, which are going to make you a week that anybody can fly a flying car into prison. Anybody can fly a flying car over a house and kill somebody. There are airlift flying cars that can go into the White House. You people need to be smarter than this. It's time. Trump, you're the winner. They want you to be the winner. It's time that you open up your reality to know I'm something more than just the stupid thing that CNN thinks I am. Thank you, Donald Trump, for running. Thank you for changing America. And yes, I know your people hate you and you're an ignorant and you're this and you don't know everything and you bring hate and there was a riot and this and that and technically on technicality, you should be in prison and you've done scrupulous things. But do we care? The Jews have done terrible things. Are we scrupulously looking at them and going, it's time to take you to court. It's time to do this. If I look at an election and go, oh, but 400 votes were stolen. Do you think I'm going to stop everything because 400 votes were stolen? And the whole world has to wait now until we find what those 400 votes were? No. I'm just going to count the votes that were counted. That's life. You're the winner, Donald Trump. And I'll tell you this much, YouTube and all these people that want to talk about anti-Semitism or whatever, it's us that matter. Biden, you've lost. Trump, you're the winner. No war. Do not go to war. I know you want the money. I know you're stupid and you're like, oh, but they're going to pay me money. Oh, but they're going to bankrupt America. They're going to do everything in their power to get America to go to war. Think about that. Why does America have to go to your war? Why do we have to fight Syria and Iran and all these people? Why don't you look around and see who else fights with you? Why don't you actually go around and see who your apostles will be, Jesus? Don't say, I'm Jesus. I want Pontius Pilate to be my apostle. No, you've got a Paul. You've got a Peter. You've got a Simon. I don't even know if those are apostle names. But you go, you've got, you know, there's always a Judas. But you go, you know, you don't want a Judas, but you got one. But you go, okay, you get your apostles. You get the people that you pick. And even they have problems with you. But don't be looking for America, the powerful, the Roman, the Spartan, the number one to always be fighting your war. We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. We're not sellswords. And you've tried to be a sellsword. You've tried to be a bastard who takes all of our amazing military industrialization complex and puts it up for sale. Be smarter than that, Donald Trump. The end. Biden, embarrassing. Embarrassing.